Hello, how's everybody doing? Here, let me put on my tripod here. And then I just need my hat, and I'm gonna put my ankle brace on because it's starting to rain and it's slippery out. Put the tripod on. Okay. Hold on 1 second. One sec, guys. I should put up my... Hey, butterfly. Yay, my girlie's getting them lives in. Yep. I'm trying. Oop. Hold on. I gotta twist this phone around a little bit. Hi, butterfly. How are you doing? I enjoyed your live earlier. It was nice to see you having a good day and getting back to yourself. Ooh, looking schmexy. It's just have my hair tied back because I was doing my schoolwork. I'm like hunched over my computer. I didn't want my hair all in my face. Oh, but thank you. Hi, Alex. How are you? Welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I pulled my back though while I was sitting at the computer. You know how I pull something just sitting there, but it's like I went to sit up and I just, you tweak something. Oh, but I just put some of the lidocaine and Voltaren gel on my back, or I had my mom do it because it's like in a spot where I couldn't reach. All right, we're just gonna go get. Oh, there's my hat. Is that it? Oh, well, it's not the one I usually wear, but this one warm enough. I just need something to. It's really not that cold out. It's just rainy. I just don't want my hair getting all soaked. Here, this one's fine. I just want my hair not getting soaked. That one's actually cute. That's another homemade one. Just an old crocheted hat, but I don't wear this one often just because it's a little loose. Oh. All right, so we're gonna do a couple things on today's live. Hold on, my back's hurting. Just trying to stretch. Needs to. Oh, there it goes. There's a crack. Oh. Let me do this. You got your arms and. There we go. Oh, it's this arm. It's like I can't stretch out this arm, or it sends a pain all the way from like my neck, all the way down through my shoulder blade. Oof. Oh, I did find my other hat. I'm gonna throw this one on instead. This one's comfier. I like the thicker weight yarn. There we go. It's just more comfy. It holds to my head a little better. There we go. Alex says my old channel got deleted and I just barely started following everyone on this account back. Oh, well, that's a bummer. That must be why we haven't seen you. You were trying to find everybody again. Am I okay? I'm never okay. Hi, Crazy Crow. If you start watching me, you'll realize I'm never okay. But good question. No, I was sitting, I have disabilities in general. I have like a joint disorder. It's called Ehlers-Danlos. At least it's like partially diagnosed. They haven't gotten like a full diagnosis on it yet. We're waiting for them they're changing the criteria on it this year. It's like I just about met the criteria, but not quite. But the criteria is supposed to change to include some of my symptoms, basically. So I'm waiting for the criteria to change, and then I have to go in for a re-diagnosis. But basically it's like some sort of joint disorder thing that makes all my joints really hypermobile and wonky. So sometimes if I just move the wrong way, my joints will kind of get out of whack. So that's what happened, is I was just sitting at my computer all day doing my classwork. And then I went to get up to go and start cleaning and taking the animals and doing my animal routine tonight, and I went to get up and I just tweaked something in my back, so I was fine up until like 5 seconds ago. It's like right when I got up to start my live stream, it tweaked. So I had my mom put some stuff on my back, but it hasn't kicked in yet. Okay. All right, Looney's gonna go out with us. We have to, I semi-cleaned my litter box. I got it all emptied, but we have to clean it all out because, like I said the other day, when Looney did that, when she did that cornmeal challenge or whatever, cornstarch challenge. When Looney decided to do the cornstarch challenge, I think the cats got into some too because there was diarrhea in the cat box, which I just scooped it all and got rid of it, but it kind of got on the side of the box. So I have to take the box out now and wash it. I was just waiting for all the cat litter to be like gone out of it. I didn't want to waste all the cat litter by just dumping the whole box. So I scooped it, and then there was still litter in the box. So I was waiting for them to use up the rest of the litter. And now I'm doing a full litter box cleaning, which we do whenever the box gets down, basically. Hi, Pumpkin, how are you? It was nice out earlier this morning. I don't know if you saw, I put some shorts up this morning. Looney was out here playing on her snow mound, and she was having a blast this morning. It was sunny. It was like almost 50 degrees. It was like 45. But now it's rainy and out and getting cold again. Not cold. It's still not bad. I don't really actually need my gloves, so. Hi, Whiskey. Hi, Lily. So these are my goats, because I see we got a few newbies here. This is Whiskey and Lily. Whiskey, nice Whiskey. And the chickies. The chickies. Hi, what are you waiting for? Do you need water? Oops, hold on. We gotta dump their water bucket so I can refresh. One sec, hold on. And then I'll fill you in on what the live is. This isn't all we're doing. Dumping the old water and cleaning, replacing with fresh water. Hi, Ivana. Pumpkin, did you see Mr. Owl? There haven't been any owls out here lately. Usually in the summer, I like to tease Pumpkin with all the owls we hear in the summer, but hasn't really been many lately. You guys want water? Alright. So yeah, this live stream is going to be us doing my animal routine. You know, what we do every night pretty much, coming out here and making sure everyone's settled for the evening. Getting the animals their water, their hay. Lily, you're standing in the hay. Get out of the hay, you're going to poop in it and ruin it. Standing in her hay bowl. Don't stand in your hay bowl, silly. You're going to go take a bath, be right back. All right. Have a good bath. We'll see you in a few. Welcome in, Ivana. I'm just scrolling back up to make sure I saw everyone's comments and stuff. Put on all messages. Looney. Sorry, that's just Looney trying to knock stuff over. Looney, be nice. Be nice. So yeah, we're gonna do our animal care routine, and then part of that, I guess, tonight is cleaning the litter box. That's I don't usually do that on live. Sometimes I scoop it on live when I'm cleaning and stuff, but it just kind of fell at this time when I'm doing my live. Usually I'll do it during the day, but I had already emptied it, so it needs to get cleaned out the rest of the way. Thank you. Yeah, I made it on, I made the thumbnail. Thanks, Josh. Joshua says, nice thumbnail. By Leia person. Hide. Yeah, I made it on Gemini. The only thing, they did a good job on the thumbnail. I could not get them to fix the goats, though. I really tried hard to make the goats look like Lily and Whiskey, but they wouldn't do it. I asked them like 5 times. I'm like, no, make the goats look like these goats. I even put in a picture of my goats, and they wouldn't do it for me. Yeah, I even did that. Like, they would delete the goats entirely when I asked them to make it. It's actually not that. It's not that cold. I don't need to shut the door. I just want to get Lily. Stop standing in the hay because you're gonna poop in it. Do not poop in your hay, girl. Whiskey. Get your nose out of there. That'll make you sick. That's chicken green, not goat green. That's chicken green, not goat green, mister. Yeah, careful. Get your nose in there. I have bread for you. You can have some bread. You still coughing, or is that coughing because I grabbed your collar? I had to grab his collar to pull him off. Hey, you okay, buddy? I'm sorry. Did Mama grabbed your collar too hard? I didn't want you getting into stuff. Alright? Sorry I pulled you down, but you'll get a stomachache if you eat that. Want bread? I want bread. Yeah, they're just little stale English muffins. The chickens, they go and peck at the ceiling. Oh my god, I got shit for calling them chickens. I know they're guinea hens. I call them chickens because it's easier than saying guinea hens every time, but I know what I have here. I've never had guinea hens before, but I know what they are. Animal Lover said, you said that you're very proud of me. Yes, my friend Christine here, she has trouble sometimes asking for what she needs because of her autism. So sometimes she doesn't think to ask people, or purposefully doesn't ask people when she wants something because she's just too anxious to ask. But today she asked to pet a dog, so I was very proud of her for asking. It's always good when people can overcome their anxieties about things. You want minerals? You can have minerals. Whiskey, you can't eat all the bread at once. You can only have a couple pieces at a time. It's a treat. Here, minerals. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals. You can't have, he really wants that turkey green. You cannot have the turkey green. Are you spitting at me? They spit like little camels. You want some? Purple. What's purple? Whiskey. No, no. Come on, I'll just butt him down so I don't have to grab his collar. That irritated him. Hey, you do this, how they treat each other when they headbutt, so I butt them back sometimes when they're being naughty. I say, nope, I'll butt you right back, just like you butt. Oh, I can smell the chicken poop. That chicken poop needs to be cleaned now that it's unfreezing. We had a big meltdown today, and now the chicken coop's unfrozen, and it is getting stinky. It's Mom's job. They're her chickies. She's got to at least help me. No? You don't want it? You don't want your minerals? Whiskey, I have your cough stuff inside, your cough medicine. I can get you that. And you take this. No? Can I put this in something? I'm going to put this in like a bucket or something. Here. You got to go back, gotta go back in there for a sec. Come here. Come on. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want to grab his collar because apparently that was irritating him. His cough's been better, but he's still got like a little bit of an irritation. Especially if I grab his collar, which pulls on his throat. Alright, let's get some more hay in there. Ivana says I'm going to go fold some clothes. Awesome, awesome. Awesome sauce. Alright, Whiskey, hold on. I'm going to go get you something. Actually, here. Someone's been complaining that I don't clean the thing enough, which is true. I probably should clean it more often than I do. So that is advice I will take. I just don't always remember to get in there and clean it and like take it inside. It's kind of gross to take inside. In the summer, I have no problems cleaning it because I do it on the hose. We don't have a hose out here, so I have to take this whole nasty thing inside to clean it. Or fill up multiple water bottles. What I do sometimes is I'll swish, I'll get an extra water bottle and I'll swish it around and dump it out, but that isn't really enough sometimes when it gets icky. So we will go take it in. My sink still has dishes in it, but I think my mom's sink is empty. They're her birds anyway, so. They're her birds anyway, so we're going to clean them in my mom's sink. She can deal with the poopies in her sink. Hold on. So we're going to go in and, go try to do some cleaning here. Animal Lover says the birds in the goat house are too loud. Yeah, they keep pecking at the ceiling. They're not even really tweeting. They're just pecking at the ceiling, being obnoxious. Board on the ceiling and they like to peck at it. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go, hold on. Alright, I'll be quiet over here because it's my mom's side, but hold on, we're just gonna go clean this. It's my sink's full, so. Alright. Mom, just cleaning the chicken thing over here. The dish is dirty. I'm just cleaning the chicken thing over here. The dish is dirty. Yeah, they're fine. Their dish is just dirty. So, their bag's getting low. We should probably get a new one soon. And gloves. Look at my gloves to clean that with. I ain't sticking my hands in the poop water. Pumpkin says, oh, hi, Poetic. Poetic Tears. Hi, how are you? How are the poetic tears? Poetic tears of justice. Where my other gloves are. I have gloves that are more for the animal stuff and gloves that are for my dishes, and I never cross them. These aren't the ones I usually use, but so they do. Lily wants to come in. Yeah, because these ones only have, like, I have to flip it around. It's backwards. There's two of the same glove. I don't know where the other one went. Much easier in the summer. Everything wash stuff right in the winter. Like bringing nasty stuff into the house. And the outside of the bowl is dirtier than anything else. trash because now it's sticky. Ryan, did you see the short that I made? I did. You showed it to me earlier. Icky. I'm hurting. Hurting. Alright. I'm going to do the cat box in a similar style. Hi, Lunar. Oh, hold on. I need whiskey cough stuff too. Looney. Sorry, everything's just really... I'm just cracking my arms when I do that. Okay, there's whiskey stuff. Find him some. Hold on. What do I have here? Oh, orange peels. That's for them too. Orange peels are for the goats too. Orange peels for the goats. Oh, Pumpkin, thank you. Pumpkin says, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get to 20. Yes, thank you, guys. Yeah, everyone, please like and subscribe. Helps us get in the algorithm. Sometimes I give Looney extra treats for the likes. Looney likes because then she gets more treats. Hi, Looney. Huh. Whiskey Doodle. Oh, careful. I got stuff for you guys. Orange peels are to share. Go. Looney, go. Go. Thank you. That last paw, thank you. She like left one paw on. I'm like, no, all the paws, not just, you don't need to leave one paw up. Here, Whiskey Doodle, here's your cough stuff. Yum, 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 yums. 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 Yeah. You like it, huh? Did you lick it all? Oh, there's one little piece. There you go. There you go. All right, now the birdies, and then we'll give them some orange peels. They love them orange peels. Shake it. Oh, we gotta scrape the thing because it's melted today. That's gross now. Oh. Hi, Sunnyflower. How are you? Welcome in. And I'm sorry the birds give you anxiety. Maybe turn your volume down because they're back to pecking. Birdie, stop your pecking at the ceiling. What are you doing? Why did you do that? Are you guys trying to eat the ceiling? What are you doing? How are you trying to eat the ceiling? Wacko birds. Wackadoos. Wackadoodly birds. Pan is gross. This is just the lid. Everything is nasty. I hate chickens. This is not what I signed up for. Most all that melted today. I can actually clean it now. That's got to go to the compost after all this chicken poop. No. No. Can I like flip this over, this board, so it's... Oh, there we go. Put the good side up. And then, oh no, you can't flip it. Never mind. Well, you could flip it. Can't. It's stuck. It's like bolted in on one side. Well, that's a bummer. I don't know how to get... There really is nowhere I can put this bowl that it doesn't get shat in. There's another point about the way this thing is designed, which I had no part in designing this, the way this is done. I didn't want them in this goat house to begin with at all. If it was up to me, they'd be in a shed somewhere else. But yeah, the perches, they put perches right over the only place to set their food. And now then they shit and the food falls down in there. We do have a cover to keep it out of the food, but then it gets all over the cover. Sometimes they knock the cover off. Sometimes. Or like a little bit gets in. Just pick out anything that looks icky. Yeah, they got pieces of the ceiling in there. There's pieces of the ceiling. Here. Yeah. How was your class today? Good? Oh, learned a lot. I've been working on it most of the day. Thank you for asking. I think I was in my hunched over position over my computer for too long, and then yeah, when I went to stand up, I tweaked myself. Very Birdie, you hear me getting your food? Yeah? You hear me getting your food? You like that, huh? Oh, how's that? Alrighty. Let's see. There's the water. And put extra water into the goats. More. These are also like 2-gallon. This is not a little bowl. These are not 1.5 to 2 gallon bowls of water. They're not tiny dog bowls. They're quite large, and we fill them multiple times a day. There's that one, and I think this one's even a little bit bigger. Oh. We just put a gallon in there. We just put a whole gallon in there. I filled up one. I have 3 gallons out here. I did 2 in the goats and 1 in the chickens. The chickens don't eat as much. There's only 5 of them, or drink as much. But yeah, there's a gallon in there, whole gallon in there already. 2.5 gallons. Oh, all right. Now, hold on. That's Whiskey's little thing. I'm gonna give them some orange peels. Be quiet, birds, right? Here, you guys want some? Yum, yummy orange peels. Here, Whiskey, get yours. Yum, 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 yums. Yum, 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 yums. Welcome back, Ivana and Butterfly. Yeah, you like that? Yeah. You want some too? Yum, 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 yum. 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 Oh, you have a little more? Just a little more. Lily's over there chomping. Chompy goats. Chompy goats, chompy goats. There you go. Oh, Lily, you dropped yours, honey. Hi. Hello. Oh, hold on. Drop some more. It's a silly boy. Is Looney by the door? Am I gonna have baby goats? No. These guys are old. And we're not planning on getting any more goats. They'll be 13 this year. So they are not breeding. Whiskey's a wether anyway, so anytime we wanted to breed, we had to bring in a stud for her. Which we did do when she was younger, but she didn't like any of the males we brought in. She would go and hide behind Whiskey. Silly. You would go and hide, huh? Stop pecking at the ceiling, you silly birds. I guess I can just leave this little thing for them. Put their minerals in it, and then leave them their thing. So I have to go start getting my cat litter box clean too. Hi guys. Here, there you go. There's some goodies right there. Don't butt her away. Let Lily get some. Come here, Lil. Come here. Here. Here, I got some for you over here, Lil. Come here. He's standing in the bin. Or you go get those ones while Whiskey eats these. Lily, go get some. Go get some. You want some? Naughty boy? Naughty boy? Alright, I'm going to put that back down there then. No. Alright, have some. Go on. You could push your hay back down. I realized it kind of got stuck up there. There you go. Oh. Yeah, Looney's by the door. She's saying, Mommy, where are you? Mommy's got to go walk this chicken shit thing out. They make your heart pound. They're not that loud anymore. Hi, Whiskey. Hi. What you doing, Lunar? Hold on, Mama's gonna... Oh, knocking my foot. Tripping. Mama's gonna go bring this over to the compost. The manure pile. Bring it to the manure pile. It's like a sleety day. It's like sleet coming down. Like a snowy rain. Get in there. Get in there, icky poos. Hi, Courtney. Oh, I'm getting hungry. make sure all the animals are taken care of before I can eat. Looney, leave it. Put your nose in the hay. Alright. Alright, well, it smells a little better after scraping up all that poops. Alright. Hi, guys. Alrighty. Yeah, good girl. Come on. Are you following Mama? Are you following Mama? Is Looney following Mama? Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, I need to, come here. Hold on. Nope, stay here. Are you going back out? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing, but Mama's gotta decide. Oh, sorry, it tried to make me. Do they have gloves on their hands? Why would animals? You talk about me? Me or the animals? I used to have chickens, but some random coyote. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, you talking about me or the animals? I don't have gloves on right now. I had them on when I was cleaning, which I'm actually going to go get them again to clean the litter box. Take this big coat off. I'm trying to move up and down. Clean stuff. Hold on. Oh, just getting the cat box. And I need to get like, let's try to do the cat box so I get hot water. You show the birds, those birds in a minute. I gotta get my my litter box clean. And before I cook, I'll go show you the other birds. Or do you mean the outside birds? The guinea hen birds or the lovebirds that you hear tweeting now? Whew. I don't mind showing them in a minute when we go back outside, but but I need to eat, so I want to get to the main part of the stream that's cooking. Alright, first we're gonna just rinse this. Let me go get my gloves, because I can't spell any animals yet. When do snails wear animals wear gloves? I wear gloves when I'm cleaning things of the animals, but hold on. There's those lights from my mom's side. But the animals don't wear gloves. The animals don't wear gloves. Damn, this year's passed so much. Even animals wear gloves. Animals wear. Don't touch that. Don't try to lick. Don't try to lick. See this glove? It doesn't go on the right way. It's a double of the same glove. They gave me two of the same side. Alright, scoop. Take this out. Just gotta go dump the cat box. Looney. I'm gonna put her in her crate because this is when, unless she's gonna run away. She heard me say the C word. That's the time when she tries to sneak out, is when I've got the cat box, so I got the door open wide. And those are the times she sometimes just wants to slip right out the door behind me. Oh, it's so wet. Drippy out here, but I can't clean with my coat on because I need my arms. So you start one with just water. Kind of scrape the bottom. This is how we get the cat box clean in the winter. The summer we have the hose. In the winter, no hose, so. And then I have to go walk it out. Like stay here for a sec. I have to walk it out a little bit, at least for the first dump. And I want to like catch it right by my door. After I introduce like the soap and stuff, then I can dump it like right here. But for the first dump of just the dirty piss water, wait, I don't want to dump it right by my door, so I walk it out to the woods. Yeah, it is raining. That's why I said it's raining on me. I'm getting wet. But I just didn't want to have my raincoat on and try to clean. Alright, now we get my soap. More hot water, and we introduce some soap. And if I can find my scrubby, I don't know where it is. I lost my, or it's vanished, I don't know. I have a scrubby that I use for cleaning. I have like one for my dishes and then one for animal stuff. I have that like with everything. And I don't know where my animal scrubby went. It's vanished. I'll just use this one. I think that's what I did last time. This one is no longer a dish scrubby. Looney, what are you taking? Drop my highlighter. Come. Bring it. Come on. Do not steal my highlighter. Bring it here. Thank you. Good girl. Oh, sorry. Good girl. Thank you for bringing it. Shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. Here. Take the cookie, not my highlighter. Stealing my studying equipment. What brand is your oven? It's a Samsung. Be careful. Be careful what? Just getting rained on? Be careful not getting rained on. Yeah, it's a Samsung. It actually, because my phone's a Samsung too, I can like do certain things on my oven from my phone. My phone's a Samsung, so it connects to my oven, which is kind of funny. I didn't know I had a smart oven, but it's not like, it doesn't have a lot of features, but there's just a couple things I can do from it. I think like basically just turn the oven on or off and maybe change the temperature. But it's kind of cool. Oh, be careful outside. Yeah, it is slippery. It's just a little slippery. Okay. So now we're going to add some soap and water. Hot water, soap, and scrubby. Oh, not gonna fry soap. Soap's going flying. So now we're gonna scrub this because yeah, they got like the cats had diarrhea, so it was like liquidy and a little bit got on the sides. The whole box out every now and then. I usually use litter box liners, but I ran out of them. Liners make it a little easier to clean. You still have to thoroughly clean it every now and then, but not as often. So I gotta get some more litter liners. Especially in the winter. I don't really use them in the summer because I just take them outside and hose it off and it's pretty easy. But in the winter time, I definitely like to have the litter liners. Sometimes the snow is just too much and you can't even get outside to do this. more water, but that's about it. I just need some more rinsing water. There's only a little bit left here. See, pretty much clean now. Just need some extra water. Oh, I just need to clean this scooper off too. A little bit in the snow here just to get the extra stuff off of it. And we can rinse it. There we go. Alright. Now we need more water to rinse. Rinse everything. Rinse everything. Bring my soap back in. Wait. Wait. Thank you. Good girl, Loon. Oh. Thank you, Pumpkin. My glasses are falling off. Ah, runaway glasses. Runaway glasses. Sorry. You want that jacket? I know you say that every time. You say it every time I wear it. You're like, I want it. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I told you, go to Poshmark. You can find a lot of them. It's Rising International. Is the brand. The brand's called Rising International. They're made in Nepal. Sometimes India. Alright. Alrighty. Try to tap out that. Still got snow on it. There we go. There. Alright. I'm going to bring this in to dry somehow. Just trying to get the snow out of everything. Wait. Good Looney. Good girl. Oh, my back is drenched. Hunched over in the rain. Being hunched over in the rain. Okay. Alright, so it's just going to dry a little bit before I put the litter in. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Hold on. Gloves down there. And let's get a towel to wipe the floor because I'm soaked now on the floor. I'm going to go probably slip and get a towel and walk around a little bit. You're doing fine, honey. Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh. Oh. I'm starving, people. I'm starving Marvin. Ooh. I'm a starving Marvin. I'm a starving Marvin. You have to do this with the. And you do like the towel. Wee. Wee. Water off the floor. Oh, I have a pile I didn't pick up earlier. Stuff I have to sweep. Like I swept it, but I didn't pick it up. ADD is real. Hate it. Alright. Oh, here's the... That's why I remember I went and was looking to get the dust can. And I couldn't find it. Whoop. Sorry. twisting. My camera's twisting all around. You want any Dr. Pepper? Yum. Dr. Pepper, you make the world taste better. There we go. Sorry, sometimes I have to twist the camera back. Hold on. Just gotta twist, tighten. Just have to tighten the tripod. Hey, Lunar. Yeah, you guarding my pile? Are you guarding my pile? She said, Mommy, I'll guard it for you. I'll guard it for you so nobody steps in it. Oh. Yeah. Sweet girl. Did you guard my pile so nobody stepped in it? Did you? Did you? And make sure nobody steps in my pile. You're sweet. You're a sweet girl. Are you a sweet girl? There we go. Just had a couple piles I forgot to get earlier. Oh, that will be 150 cents. Yes, but if you keep asking, then you won't be. You're doing good. Just don't ask, because then you won't be doing good. You keep asking, then you'll start to repeating yourself. So you're good for now. All right. All right, I got the counters cleared off earlier. I gotta wash my hands now that I've been dealing with animals. Oh. KT tape over here. I have to change my tape because, like, let's see if I can change my tape. Ah! It's like tearing my skin. Oh! This tape. Just put one on for now. Yeah, ah, it's clean to itself. There it goes. Oh, there we go. All right. You want a loony? There's a loony. There's a loony. A free dog. No shout out. I'm new here. Can I have a free dog and a shout out? Yeah, you got it, kiddo. Sorry, again, the K word, I messed that up. But sorry, sweetie. Yeah, you got it. You can't repeat. I said you got it. Now I forget what I'm saying because I messed up with the K word. That's my anxiety getting ahead of me. Yeah, you got it. No repeating. But you're doing good. I want Wednesday too. Wednesday is the cutest little girl. We all want Wednesday. Alright, I'm gonna take this jacket off too while I'm cooking because it's all wet now. I'm gonna go get my shorter sleeve one. We're gonna trade into something that is the same but short sleeve. That one's all wet. Or I could just put my vest on. I just don't like this shirt there. I like to have something weighted over me. Yeah, we'll just put my vest one on. If I can find it. Do I have the other one? Oh, here it is. Yeah, see, they're like almost the same, just one's shorter. This one doesn't go all the way down. This one ends at my waist. Oh, I'm back. Courtney, here's your Oreos. There we go. All right. Oh, I can fold those up. That's better. Now I'm not all wet. So I still have the same level of comfort. Same level of comfort, but not all wet. I got all wet outside. It's all wet. All wet. Thanks, Ivana. Yum, yum. All right, that makes me feel better. The animals are all taken care of. The cat's boxy's clean. It was getting stinky. Oh, you want Paisley and cookies so I can give Paisley a cookie? Paisley and cookies so I can give Paisley a cookie. All right, Brussels sprout, carrots. All right, so we are going to make a little stir fry first. Let's see, rice noodles. Pad thai. This one first. Oh, hold on. Oh, mushrooms. So I'm just getting all my ingredients. Getting my ingredients. Garlic. Hi. Alright, getting my ingredients, and I need a tissue. Hi, Lunar. Luna, get your butt down. Oh, you still stuff. Alright, where's my walk? Waka, waka, waka. Waka, waka, waka. Waka, waka, waka. Alright, we got our wok. So we're going to try to make a little pad thai. This is basically a stir fry. I do a big, nice stir fry over noodles with some peanut sauce and stuff like that. So I'm going to start with some onion. Oh. And extra stiff. Don't start with the alarm. I hear it. That's the birds, not the alarm. But we'll make sure we shut our thing over here. Oh, I don't hear it. Oh, you don't hear it. No, the alarm's not going to go off. It doesn't usually go off when I cook with the wok. The wok doesn't smoke as much or steam as much. It's very like low heat you can cook with. But I did shut the door just in case. Yeah, we cooking. It's cooking time. Cooking stream time. Yeah. I mean, to be fair to her, the alarm is very annoying. So I don't really mind her warning me about it. I also actually kind of appreciate her warning about the smoke alarm because I'm just ADD, so I forget to shut the door, but that sound is like a trigger for me too. Like I've lost it on that alarm going off before. I get sensory overload too with that thing. So I actually appreciate it when she warns me about it. That's why I told her it's actually okay to warn me. Yeah, it triggers me too. That's why I'm okay with her warning me, because it triggers me. You just ask my mom. I had like a full-on meltdown one time when that thing was going off. I ran to the basement and dragged like a 75-foot ladder into the house. I couldn't find any ladders. So I dragged a huge ladder into the house and like was trying to set up this freaking giant ladder so I could get up to the ceiling and rip it off the wall. That thing triggers me too. Like if it would just go off and off and off and I wouldn't be able to stop it. Oh my god. And it was winter, so I couldn't like leave my house. Plus I had stuff cooking, so I couldn't leave my house. I told I'm always worried about stuff. Yeah, that's the one I'm okay with, though. I'm okay with that one, because that one worries me, too. I just forget to go shut it, because I'm ADD, but... You don't have the ADD part, so you're able to remember what you're worried about. I'm autistic, but I'm also ADD, so I forget what I'm worried about. I'm like, oh, I'm worried about this thing, but I don't remember what it was. Actually, you know what? Let's try out my new blender thing. There's a piece, then I don't have to dirty this whole thing. It's just this little piece that goes on my blender. I don't have to take that whole thing out and put it back. I can just use this. I got a new piece for my blender. Or with my new blender. Whoop! Oh my god, that almost fell off. The blender my brother got me for Christmas has this little chopper piece in it. Let's see. Okay, so we go get this stuff in the chopper and then put the onions in there. And put the garlic in there too and just chop them together. Actually, no, I'll leave the garlic pieces a little bigger. I won't mince them, I'll leave the garlic bigger. I don't mind bigger chunks of garlic. Animal Lover says, how's Paisley doing? And Ivana says, I hope Paisley's stomach doesn't hurt after eating and drinking all that Dr. Pepper and Oreos. Oh, Paisley's used to it. I don't think her tummy would hurt. She's used to it. She's a little, oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. I'm going upside down. Derp. I'm like, why isn't it screwing? Like, why isn't it screwing on? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. Alright, let's see. See how my new blender works. I've only used it once, so I haven't used the chopper mechanism yet. Which way does this go? This way? And then, where do you get this in? Oh, this goes this way. I think. Hold on, hold on. Gotta get this in here. This sits here and here. Get that in there. Oh, there it goes, I think. Or you just kind of, I don't know how that seems to just sit in there. It's like you go like this, and then I think you have to twist it all the way around to the other side. There's like a little ledge in there that I'm trying to get it to go into. Oh, there it goes, I think. Maybe not. How do you get this to go? Nope, it's not in there. I don't know how to get this thing in there. There's like a thing that goes like, it goes up and around. Let's see how that goes. Am I going not the right way? Like, it's not doing anything. I can't get it in there. Unlock. Lock this way. But it's not twisting the rest of the way. I don't know if I'm just too weak to get it in there. There's something else that goes on there. No. I'm so confused. Why isn't this going? It says lock this way. That blender's small. It's a I'm using the chopper portion of it, but I can't get it to fit in there. Like, I can't get it to go in where it's supposed to. I have to, like, the thing for this, like the instructions, because it looks like it should be pretty damn self-explanatory, but I can't get the thing to go in there. Undo this. Looks for a new chopper on a new blender. It has, like, see this, like it looks like these are supposed, like these little ledges here are supposed to spin into that, and it's not. That weird, it's not going. Wiggle the cord and back. I think it's the, well, yeah, the buttons aren't really doing anything either, but I think this blue again. I think you have to have something on there for it to go, no? Try it over here sometimes. Where's those go? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I can't even tell. It's like wiggling on it so much, I'm making it all black. I can't tell if my things even work. Like, I don't have anything to plug into this. Oh, this is the thing. Let's check on the blender. This should work if... Oh, yeah, these are all dead, that's why. Oh no, that's unplugged. Derp. Unplugged it. No, okay, that works. Yeah, this works, so that should work. It's not going to turn on until this is in there with it. Alright, I'll try it one more time. I feel like this shouldn't be that difficult. Like, am I just missing something? Does it say on here where you're supposed to enter it in? Do you, like, put this part in first and then the cap on top, maybe? Like, sometimes you have to... I've twisted it so hard I can't even... I'm trying to untwist this now to get it off and see if putting the bottom in first. Hurt my hands. Like, because I've been twisting it in there so much, I've twisted it so much that it looks too small. No, this is the blender it came with. It came with this blender. This came with the blender. This is part of the blender. It has like a little chopper that goes with it, and you just change it out onto the same one. I didn't just decide to put this little thing on the blender. It came with it. It's a brand new blender. Where's my little, I need like one of those things to help you on, like, jar opener things. Because I tighten this too much now. It's hurting my hands to try to open it. And my onion's stuck in here forever. My onion's stuck in there. I can't even switch to the other one because my onion's stuck in there now. Ugh. Why is never anything ever easy? Here it is. She stole it. Stole my jar opener. My shoulders hurt. It's hurting my wrist and shoulder trying to get this stupid thing open. Opened. Jesus Christ. Why is this so difficult? I feel like it has to, like, maybe this has to go in first, but then it really doesn't make sense because then you have to tip this. Tripod's falling. Then you have to tip this over to get it in there, and all your stuff's gonna fall out. I don't know. This doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna try to get it like. It's just too dark over here. Just trying to see if it would go in like with this, just if I can get this in there somehow. Like, do you twist it? Like it keeps going too far down all at once. I think it's supposed to like go slightly in there, like. Can't do that either. You just bang it. Either, because you can't even twist it with just the little cap on. I just don't like putting this on because then it keeps over twisting it when I go to twist it back in. Yeah, it's not sitting on there right. Can you raise this? No. Why do they sell me something that doesn't fucking work correctly? You can't, this needs to go down, is what it is supposed to do, but it's not going down far enough. It's not going down far enough to like hit where it's supposed to hit. This is dumb as fuck. Hold on. Oh, where did I put the blender thing? I knew there was a reason I left the blender thing up here. Directions are probably in it. No, maybe not. I have the directions to it somewhere. Stupid ass piece of shit. Is there directions on how to twist this stupid effing thing into place? Alright, hold on. There's the thing. Instructions. How do you put the little stupid thing in? Measuring cup. Measuring cup base. Do you do it from underneath? Like, it shows it underneath it, so. Food. Okay, yeah, that's how to use the regular blender. How do you use the stupid thing? Doesn't show. Doesn't show how to use the stoopy. It has a thing on the bottom, so you should be able to put it on there. Can I do it by hand? Doesn't have directions for the cup. The cup should honestly have separate directions, like grinder cup, 7/8 grinder's cup. Is missing something on it? Hold on, yeah, this looks slightly different. There's something missing on this, I think. Unless it's just, no, never mind, it just looks different. 7 flat blade grinder's cup. Okay, no, that is it. It just looked different on the picture. Let you like lock it down into place. It just comes back up. Oh, wait, did that go? Oh, I felt like it went. No, click back out of place. Almost went. Felt like it went for a second and it stopped. There's something I'm missing that's not getting into place the right way. I'm like, is there something missing here? There's like something here where it like locks, but I can't figure out where that goes. Or how to get that in. There's like a locking mechanism in there, but I can't figure out how to get it to turn in there. Let's just watch Ari fuck with a fucking blender. Oh, now I'm just frustrated. There it goes. I think it went. No, it did not. Probably still didn't. I'm in just like, do this because I'm not giving the fuck up at this point. It's not about the onion anymore. Alright, we got it. There's something that you have to clip. You really have to like fucking put all my might into it. It's like not even chopping it. Is there something just stuck there? Oh, it's chopping a little at the bottom, but I think the blade's like too low. The blade's like too low now that it's not even doing anything. I don't know if I twisted it out of place or what. This is stupid. This piece is like useless. At least I got it working. No, it won't come open again. I hate my life. Where is the stupid little thingy that opens the jars again? Where is it? Where is it? Guys, where'd I put it? There, it's under this stupid ass shit. I'm gonna get demonetized. All this thing is driving me crazy. Yeah, this thing like got pushed too low or something. The blades are not facing the right fucking direction. How is it supposed to chop when the blades are pointed down? The fuck? Am I dumb? That's not how you can't do anything when the blades are pointed the wrong direction. It's only gonna get what's like right there. This is the dumbest design ever. I don't know if this is like a mistake in the blender. Yeah, the blades ain't blading. Look at that. They're pointed. It's retarded. Like this is how blades go. That's how blades be blading, is they point up. You can't have the blades pointing towards the floor. Fucking idiot. I've only blended the stuff that was at like the very bottom. Turn them up? Yeah, like how? With my fucking fingers? That's what I was trying to do. I don't want to break it, but I feel like they put it on backwards. Like maybe I could you know? Like I think I don't know if I can like write the company and tell them they sent me like the wrong one. I have to find out this is a Christmas gift, so I don't know. I'm gonna tell my brother they put the freaking blades on backwards. Maybe they can send me a new, sometimes if you bring it back, they'll give you the right piece. I'm just gonna do this one for now. I just want to see how it works, but apparently it doesn't. I can either try to, I don't know if this is, it's like not a regular screw that I can take off myself. I can try, but I think if I just like find out from my brother where he got it, I can tell them they sent us a defective piece. They sent us a defective piece. Here, I'll just put that in there. Alright, we're gonna use this one. There's a reason this is our go-to, I guess. I thought it would be easier to like be able to just use my blender, and then you put the little cup on because it's already over here. This thing we take out and put back, and the blender always sits on my counter. Alright, so I was putting a couple things back. Alright, back to actually cooking instead of just being annoyed. Look, that's how much. That's all it takes. Shouldn't be such a big thing. The only time this thing messes up is, we've had this for like 20 years. We got it for $10, a KitchenAid chopper. $10 like 20 years ago. It was like discounted on clearance. My mom worked. My mom also worked at Lowe's. She got an employee discount. Yeah, the only thing this messes up is sometimes if you fill it too high, the thing will pop up off of it. If it's chopping things that are too hard or filled too high, the blade will kind of pop up and you have to get in there and like re-twist it back down. That's the only problem we've ever had with this thing. This thing is great. Alright, I'm going to get our onion in there. I'm going to put some sesame oil in there. Just get these onions out of there. Alright, these are onions. And let me find my oil. Oil. This is my honey. I'm gonna need that later with my tofu. Where's my oil? Where is my oil? This peanut butter for my peanut sauce. I'm down here looking for my oil. I put it in the fridge, accidentally. Usually put oil in the fridge. Might have accidentally. No, that's not it. Oh, is it? Oh, it did. Last time I made it into the thing accidentally. It's like gonna start to burn if I don't get some oil in there. There. Sesame oil. Just like sesame oil smells good. Let's turn that down. Hi, how's my Looney? Looney's down there. She's doing good. She's just relaxing now. Put this on the back burner because it's going to cook too fast. Front burner has no low setting. There we go. Alright, this, I don't know, got sauce on it or something. Use that pan. Got stuff on it. Look, I didn't use it, it just got something on it from cooking next to it. There's my sponge. my tofu, that separate pan. Turn that down. Alrighty. Hello. How long does it take to cook and how long does it take to make it? Depends on how fast I move. I'm going kind of slow today. It takes a little bit. It's like a few different steps, so probably at least an hour. It's a few different steps. I gotta make a stir fry, and I gotta make tofu, and then noodles. So it's a few different things all put together. Compost bin. Hi Court, how is the baby with the white belly? He's good. He must be hanging out with my mom or in the closet because I haven't seen him in a little bit. He was outside earlier, but he came in. Oh. Put that away. He did come in, he's not here. So sometimes he goes and sleeps in the closet. There's a little spot. There's a little spot in my closet he's got. Or he goes and hangs out in my mom's room. I'm surprised he hasn't come around. Usually he smells me cooking and starts making himself known. Alright, we're getting some garlic to go in there. Stupid piece of tape keeps falling off my wrist. Got wet. Move this so I can have some room to cook over here. I missed what you were making. Ari, I heard stir fry. Yeah, it's called pad thai. It's like an Asian dish. So it's noodles, like rice noodles, with stir fry vegetables and tofu. So you gotta make each thing like separate. So that's why it takes a little bit to cook. So I make the noodles or the vegetables first. Then while the vegetables are cooking, or then when the vegetables are done, I take the veggies out and I cook my noodles in the same pan. And then I cook my tofu on the side in a little stir fry, what do you call it? Sorry, brain fog. In the regular cast iron pan. So the noodles and veggies go in the wok, and then the tofu I like kind of fry on the cast iron. Yeah, it's very good. It's one of my favorite foods. It just takes a little bit to make, so I don't make it all the time, but it's one of my favorites. Definitely a big comfort food for me. You make it with like peanut sauce and oh, so good. So tasty. Alright, here's some garlic. I have ginger too. Got some fresh. Garlic. Okay, I have one more piece of garlic that was hiding under this. Look in my, I wanted to look and see if I had any greens, some kale or something in my freezer. Because usually I add a few greens to it too. So the veggies are going to be Brussels sprouts. Well, I guess that's kind of green, but we got Brussels sprouts, red pepper, and mushrooms, and then carrot. If I have some kale in my freezer from the garden, I'll put some of that in too. Meatloaf and potatoes. Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh, that sounds good. Stouffer's. Do I use Stouffer's? No, I use Pepperidge Farm for my stuffing, like on Thanksgiving. I don't really eat stuffings. I don't think I've ever had it. Right, getting the stems off of the Brussels sprouts, and then the goats can have those. Here, hold on. Do I have a new cup? Yeah, I have a little cup for the goats. Give them the Brussels sprouts. They get the little Brussels sprout ends. Birds can probably have some too. Turn that up a little bit. Brussels sprouts. What about you guys? Some people don't like Brussels sprouts. I think they're so good, just stir fried. And a little bit of oil. With kind of that spicy flavor. Alfonso. You had chicken strips. That sounds good. You're definitely a queen of the chicken strips or nuggies. It's either chicken strips or nuggies. You got me back into trying the nuggets because like I hadn't had chicken nuggets like that since I was a kid, unless I like order them out as like a, you know, an appetizer or something. I like to just get like comfort food kid chicken nuggets kind of thing. I do try to buy the healthier version of it. Like I'll get the no antibiotic farm raised or whatever ones. I know it's like chicken is chicken, but try not to have extra antibiotics and stuff pumped into my food. Alright. I think I'll probably have plenty of greens with, if I can find some kale I will, but I got actually plenty of these Brussels sprouts. I kind of forgot I had them. I'm just going to cook all of them because then they'll be done and I can snack on them throughout the week. And then I cut them in half. I like them halved. Unless they're really small ones. A couple of the really small ones I leave whole, but I like to half them. All the other ones I'll half. Funny, maybe try it at a friend or family member's house. What do you have them try? Tripod still keeps popping off. I still haven't gotten like a decent one. It's just this one works, but it's, if you try to move the phone without being really careful, it pops off the tripod because none of the tripods are big enough to like put your phone on it with the phone case. They like don't sell a big enough one in the stores. Kind of like a hamburger with a kick. Was it like hamburger hello? Oh, meatloaf. Yeah, meatloaf's good. You know, even when I make like my regular burgers, I usually put like, I'll put like extra seasoning and stuff into them. I've never had like meatloaf really. I think I've had it a couple times, but not a lot, where you just eat like a big loaf of meat, but I'll make like my burgers in kind of a meatloaf style where you add like extra seasoning and stuff to them. But then you still have it with like the bread and the ketchup and everything. I feel like meatloaf is just missing like the sandwich part. We're just cutting up some. Gotta get you guys to be able to see without. Hard to position these little tripod legs. cutting up some Brussels sprouts. Hold on, goats can have the skins. Yes, Brussels sprouts, Brussels sprouts, Brussels sprouts, Donald Duck. That's how they sing Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Brussels sprouts, Donald Duck. Brussels sprouts, red pepper. I'm being silly. Sometimes I'm silly. Silly Billy. Miss Moon's laying on the couch. Aw. Mooney's laying on the couch. She went to go chill. You want to see Looney? Hold on. She being cute. I'm in Ari's cabinet. Shh. Ah! Ah! It's Courtney! You gonna jump out at me? Courtney's gonna sneak out at me. And then Lucky's gonna come out and try to open the cabinets and sneak in and hide with you, because that's what he does sometimes. Sometimes Lucky gets himself trapped in the cabinet. He goes in and then he has trouble getting himself out, and I hear... I'll hear him banging on the cabinet, trying to get himself out. And I say, Lucky, did you put yourself in there? Did you put yourself in there, Lucky? I season everything. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yummy, yum. Alright. Oh, I'm going to put a little bit of regular oil in there too. Just because it needs a little more oil to cover the Brussels sprouts. And I don't want to use up all of my sesame oil. I've already got enough in there for flavor, I think. I use more when I make the tofu, to flavor the tofu. Hold on, just a couple more pieces of onion in there. Look at this sweet girl. Looney's sleeping on the couch. Did I hear Pumpkin got married? Yeah, who did she get married to again? I forget who she said. She said she was marrying someone. Not the fireman, it was someone else. She had a new beau. I did hear about it, but I forget who it was. She got married to the... Oh, yes, Mr. Owl. The owl. I'm surprised she married an owl, because usually she's afraid of owl. Julie, do we got to... Pumpkin, do we have to worry about you? Do we got to worry about you, Pumpkin? Are you in an abusive relationship? I know you and owls don't usually get along. Sunny says, is tofu good? I've never tried it. I like it. I mean, it mostly tastes like whatever you flavor it with. So I use honey and maple syrup sometimes to flavor it. So it ends up tasting like having a little sweetness to it. And then just has like a soft texture. I also like try to fry it on the outside. So it gives it like a little crunch on the inside and then soft on the... Or sorry, a little crunch on the outside and then soft on the inside. And then it tastes like honey. A little bit, because that's what I put on it. Just adds a little protein to your meal without having to add like heavy meat. My mom uses the rest of my pepper, so I only have a little bit of pepper. At least I think this was my pepper. Yeah, because she took my tofu too. And she didn't end up using my tofu, but she did use half of my pepper, most of my pepper. Okay. And now we're going to wash a few mushrooms to put in there. Yeah, it mostly just tastes like whatever you decide to cook it with. Ivana said, point of view, Mr. Owl when he saw pumpkin. Ooh. Ooh, lady. Sexy lady. Who's that lady? Sexy lady. Washing the mushrooms. Who's that lady? Sexy lady. How's that looking? How's that looking? Looking good, looking good. Pumpkin, you can tell us anything. Don't be shy. Yeah, I'm surprised, Julie. I'm surprised Pumpkin decided to marry an owl. So you're not going to run scared this year this summer when the owls in my yard start hooting at you? Instead, you're going to go, ooh, my boyfriend, my husband. Your husband's going to be calling from my yard this year. In the summertime, they like to call at you. Alright, mushrooms going in. And I have some carrots too. I like to strip the carrots up, you'll see. I like julienne them a little bit. I don't have like a shredder, so I like strip them. Well, I gotta get my ginger and stuff, my flavoring into there too soon. Let's get that in there while that cooks. That one a little more. I've just been cutting them in a few different ways. A few of them I'm cutting lengthways to make like little strips, and then a few of them I'm making like kind of little cubes, like that. Just see different textures in there. I'm big on food textures. I think it's fun to have different textures of things. So yeah, see, some are like this, like in strips. And then some of them are little quarters. Alright, the pan is getting pretty full. Let's get our ginger in there. Get our flavoring. This is a chunk of ginger. The owl is kissing Mr. Owl. Mrs. Owl is kissing Mr. Owl. Ivana said, if you run away, I'm dragging you back, for then y'all can have some alone time. And Maleva says, I'm laughing at what you're saying. Mr. and Mrs. Owl. I'm actually, oh, you had to go make a sandwich. Made a sandwich. Very funny animal lover. Alright, let's, yeah, this is ginger. This goes with that kind of like Asian cuisine flavor. I like ginger. It's got like a little bit of a spice to it. It's good for your digestion too. Alright. So ginger can be tricky to cut sometimes because it gets like, it's a root, so it gets like really icky in the middle when you... But for the first round of cutting it, I just peel it. So, hold on. My thing, and I peel off the outside. This is the same thing I do with the carrots, actually. It's interesting. Carrots are a root vegetable, too. So, I guess you'd consider ginger more of a spice than a vegetable, but I like to cut things like this. You see, it makes a nice texture for it. And then I'm able to cut them smaller. Watch. So now I have it all peeled. And then, let's get these little pieces up so I don't mix them in with my other stuff when I... Ooh, the smell. I like the smell of ginger. Oh, so here, while we're waiting, we're gonna, this is getting a little stuck. It needs some more moisture in there. So I'm gonna take that opportunity to put in my soy sauce. It's part of the flavoring. So we got soy sauce to go with the vegetables. And I'm putting it in now because it's sounding like it needs some moisture and I don't want to add more oil. Because once the moisture drains out of the mushrooms, it'll have plenty. It'll have plenty of moisture. But it does need its soy sauce, so we get that in there. And that can hold over the moisture content until the mushrooms drain out a little bit. Because as the mushrooms cook, they let out a lot of moisture. Here you can see those. It's looking good. It's smelling good too. Pumpkin, if we didn't love you, we wouldn't be teasing you. Yes, we want to. We only tease you because we like you. All right. So yeah, now this, literally just peel it like that. Then it makes like these nice thin strips, and then I can chop those strips too. But it makes it so that it strips up and makes nice little pieces. When it gets to the middle, it'll stop peeling as well because it gets like rough in the middle, but for a while it'll give me these nice thin slices. Just because ginger can be kind of hard to cut sometimes. It can be very hard and tough. So I just found this way to be easier in terms of cutting it. So I make it in these thin little pieces and then I cut up the strips. This gets a little hard as it gets smaller, obviously. But yeah, see now we have... Continue peeling that off a little bit. Some nice little strippies. You're going to bed, getting tired, good night. Ooh, that was spicy. So now we have these little strips, and I'm gonna chop up the strips. Here, let me see. If I can get that down low. You can see. That all into like a nice little pile, and then we're able to chop up the little pieces all together to make nice little minced garlic, which would be very difficult to do if you tried to mince garlic from that. It's just tough. But when you break it into these smaller pieces, it's easier to work with. Because garlic can be a little, ginger, not garlic. Ginger can be a little intense too, if you bite into like a big piece. So it's like very spicy. And not like hot spicy, it's like on your tongue burn spicy. Kind of like burns your tongue a little bit. Not a real burn, but like a spice burn. So make it into these little manageable pieces that you can then mix through your food and distribute the spice more evenly than biting into like a huge chunk. Works a lot better. So that's just the way I figured out the best way of cutting it and working with it, with a lot of trial and error over the years. So then we put that in there. Sorry, it's crooked. Do they go in the pan when the birds can come out and fly? Oh, yeah, that's why I don't let them out while I'm cooking. I don't usually let them out while I'm cooking because I'm afraid that they'll come and fly in my pan. So we're gonna mixing my ginger in. It's starting to smell really nice. And now let's get the carrots in there so those can cook. Just a few similar, and I cut those very similar where I strip them, but I don't cut them small afterwards, I just strip them. These are some more of our old garden carrots. Some of them are getting a little rubbery, but they'll cook. I just wet them to introduce a little more moisture in here. There we go. They're just a little rubbery. Might be a little harder to. So they'll probably be harder to peel like this when they're rubbery, but just do that. Same thing. But then I just take these strips and I put them in like that. Here, I'm gonna do it down here like this. Be easier than holding it because they're just a little rubbery to hold. So there, they'll cook faster like that too, through the whole thing. Lucky's here, getting in the sink looking for who knows what. Lucky, there's no food for you over here. Grammy said you already ate. You looking for second dinner? He always tries to get a second dinner. Lucky, always trying to get second dinner. Here's a red carrot. These are garden carrots. Didn't realize I had more in the fridge. There's just a little handful of them. Are they cute? Cute garden carrots. And my rainbow carrots. I had just like a little baggie with a few of them left. They're just getting a little rubbery, but they're not bad. It's in the middle, they're fine. They're just only on the skin. I've still got moisture inside. That's good. Hold on, I can't read the comments yet because my phone's tilted down. It's just hard for me to read in that position. I'll read them when I lift the phone back up. Alright, that's probably enough carrot. And a lot of Brussels sprout. It's going to be like the main part of our meal, Brussels sprouts. Maybe a couple more. When you have time to step away, could you let Blue Moon and hold him? You saw Lucky, yeah. Blue Moon doesn't usually like to be held that much, but I'll definitely let you say hi to him. If he lets me hold him. Blue Moon's not one of the ones that like jumps into my hand as often. When he's flying around, he'll fly and he likes to land on my shoulder, but he doesn't like to be held. Only my hand-raised babies like to be held. Twilight and Frightful. The ones I hand-raised, like, from the time they were little, like to be held. The other two, Halo and Blue Moon, they do like attention, and they'll fly and land on me and be on me, but they don't like me holding them as much. So I respect their wishes. I don't force them to do things that they don't necessarily want to do. I still work on like training type of things, socialization, where you try to get them more comfortable with being held. I just don't force it. With birds, it's like different. You can't force them to do anything really. Unless it's for like a medical reason, I wouldn't force them. You end up setting them back more than you would make progress if you try to force them. Then they lose trust in you. Like if you force them to do it once, next time they'll know and they'll remember. And they won't come close to you. So you lose more than you gain by trying to force them to do something. Birds remember. They're very smart. Alright. Yeah, Lucky was here a second ago. He was trying to sneak in the sink. He's trying to figure out how to get a second dinner. He's like, Mommy, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. You're starving me. My Grammy already fed him. He plays dumb and comes to me acting like he didn't eat anything. He comes to me acting like he never ate. Let's see. Yeah, Pumpkin went to bed. I saw that. Oops, sorry, I was trying to flip something. I messed up. Animal Lover said, I love that you gave us all a belly hug yesterday. Can I give you all a hug? Maybe before I leave, I'll give everybody a hug. I don't feel like hugging right now. My shoulders kind of hurt. I'm too hungry to hug. I need to be in a huggy mood. Me too hungry. Me too hungry. Too hungry to hug. Alright, do I have my freezer's a mess, but I don't know if I have any. Let's see if I have, that's my extra bread. I wanted to see if I had any extra kale. I don't know if I do though. That's my nuggies. Those are my nuggies. No, I don't think so. They do, they're like way in the back. I got plenty of food there. I would add kale to round off the meal if I had it, but I don't think I do. Hi, Lucky. There's the boy with the white belly. There's the baby boy with the white belly. Alright, that is about done. I'm going to shut that off for now. Careful, little boy. Careful. Don't burn your little toes. Oh, this fell out of the holder. What about that? Those are my ice packs. Oh, no, that was my chicken. What is that? That's weird. Alright, now we got tofu. We have a super farm tofu. Organic tofu. Super farm. Okay. So this is just going to kind of sit off to the side for a minute while we do the tofu. And then actually, our noodles cooking too. Hold on. Yeah, I have a couple of packets of these noodles. And those are just peanuts to top it with. So these you like rehydrate them first. I don't think, yeah, those are just one of those little packets there. Those freshness packets. So you can put these in a bowl of water, like warm water, to get them rehydrated. Like that. So the water's warm. And then, yeah, we're going to cook our tofu. I actually have 2 bowls of tofu. I'll cook both. Alright, that's good. Let our noodles rehydrate for a few minutes while we cook the tofu. This was, let me see. Oh, pad thai sauce. This is for the noodles. I don't know if I was going to use this or not, but yeah, I think I was going to use my own seasoning. That was just the noodles. Doobity-doobity-doo. Doobity-doobity-doo. I don't trust their seasoning. Yeah, my own Thai peanut sauce for the noodles. And this other Bangkok peanut sauce. And then the General Tso sauce. And then I add peanut butter and other stuff to it. So, but now for the tofu. I usually do a little bit of maple syrup. I love a little drizzle of maple syrup over everything. Spectacular. But I don't know if I have my syrup over here. Honey, which I could use as an alternative sometimes. Lucky, get out of there. I don't know if we used it when... Lucky, get out of here. We had like a breakfast brunch thing on Thanksgiving. I don't know if they used the rest of my syrup. Don't know if they used it. Balsamic glaze. I don't think it's here. No, but there's the rest of my soy sauce. Hi, Lucky. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby Lucky. Hi, baby Lucky. I don't know where she would put it. Let's not have any. We do have honey, though. We do have honey, so I'll use that. Oh, let me get my poppy seeds. Sometimes put a little bit of that on for a crunch. Poppy seed gives it a little crunchy crunch. Welcome back, Courtney. That's our stir fry topping for our food. We're gonna make the tofu now. And then the noodles are easy, pretty much. You just toss them and add stuff. But oh, and then sometimes I do like a little dropped egg, like how you kind of have sometimes people like Asian, they have like a dropped egg in the ramen type of thing. My mom got me these towels. It's try not to use them, only for like light cooking. La cocina de Ana. It means the kitchen of Ana. Anna's kitchen. La cocina de Ana. We got these. This is kind of like a home. What do you call it? Like a homecoming, but a gift for when we moved in here. Not a homecoming gift, but housewarming gift. I'm trying to think of the right word. My brain fog is bad today, man. Bad brain fog. Yeah, that's because when you cook tofu, you have to housewarm it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, aren't they the towels? So I'm just using them to dry off the tofu. When you cook tofu, it has a lot of moisture. So you drain it, and then you kind of pat it dry. So you drain the tofu, and then pat the tofu. So this, and then pat. And then yeah, I have a second one. I'm gonna cook both of them because I'm gonna have leftovers. Plus my mom said to leave her some, so I'm gonna cook like 1.5. My mom wanted me to leave her some plain. Lucky, get off my towel. No. Get off. That's for my food, you goof. She's the other side of it now. Naughty Lucky. Don't put your butt on my towel. Lucky's brother. Oh yeah, Stratus. I didn't see him in the background. There he is. Hi. Sneaky boy. Get out of here. Yes, Lucky's big brother. See, I knew all the animals would start coming once the food started smelling good. Once the food starts smelling good, they say, ooh, let me in, let me in. Let me in, let me in. My mom wants me to leave her some of the tofu, just like a plain block of it. She's trying to do some like keto diet or something. So she's like, just leave me plain tofu. And I'm like, you don't want it seasoned or anything? She says, no, just leave it plain. It's going to taste disgusting. Like tofu, you really do kind of have to, Lucky, you have to season it. It doesn't really taste like anything. I mean, it's not disgusting. It just won't taste like anything. And it just tastes like mushy soybean. Maybe I could just like do the whole thing, wrap the whole thing with foil, and then put it in the tofu container so she knows what it is. There, then she'll know what it is. Crazy mama. Crazy mama. Yes, he does. Lucky's bro. Lucky's bro. Ah. Hi. He's a little bro. Big bro over there. Big bro over there. Alright, so now this is how we slice our tofu. You love that he's meow. Lucky's brother's meow. Yeah, he has the sweetest little meow. Lucky makes those like funny noises. He goes like brr, brr, makes those little coo noises. But Stratus just has a cute little meow. Meow. He's got like the perfect little cat meow. I'm just cute. I'm just a cute little meow. I'm just a cute little meow. So yes, this is how we do the tofu. So I just cut it into slices, and then I turn it and I cut it into slices, but trying to also, I messed that one up, but I try to hold it also all together so that it stays in the block, so that I can cut it in all 4 directions and make little cubes. So like it's cut, but I keep it like that until I turn it and get a slice going from the, oh, actually now, see now it has to go slice from this side. And that's going to make our little cubies. I'll show it better on the next one because I messed that one up a little bit. Just let go of it when I was supposed to hold it. Oh. Yep, and now it made a bunch of cubes. A couple of them are too big, so I'm cutting them a little better. Now we're going to put it into this pan over here, the cast iron pan, to like fry it. There's a few pieces that fell off. See, I can show you again on this one. We slice it a little better. So we're going to go, I'll start this way. Like a piece of the cloth on it. So we're going to start from the side. You can do it either way. You just have to make sure you get all sides. So I do 2 slices there, like that. And then slicing all the way down, like this. And then this way. So now we're going to go the same way this way, and it makes some little cubes. See? I made a cube. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good enough. Ta-da! Now they're all cubed. And he is a handsome fella too. Yes, he is a handsome cat. There's my little cubes. So that turned all of these into little cubies. See? It's like a Rubik's Cube now. This might be a little too much in the pan, but as they get smaller as they cook. Just rinse those off. They get smaller as they cook, so they'll end up falling in there eventually. All right. So now we're gonna get some more of our sesame sauce. Sesame oil. I'm gonna turn this back on. Oops, sorry, I was trying to flip. We're gonna put more of our sesame oil for the flavor. Get the oil down in there. Try to get it under the stuff. So this is basically a very simple recipe. You just want all of them touching the pan as much as you can, because that's how it's going to get like pan seared on the bottom, makes it crispy. Then we get, so you get your oil. Hi, butterfly lurking. Hi. Then we do more soy sauce over the top. The tofu is pretty easy to cook. It's just about like letting it sit long enough to get pan seared. And then I had more, there it is, more soy sauce, because I was almost out of mine. I don't want to let that go too much. This one like glunks. Okay. Some in the bottom, so you can just let it kind of So that's gonna all like pan sear onto there. Let me tip this a little bit so that I get the, you know, the soy sauce onto all the corners here. I keep losing ones. I need a bigger cast iron pan. And then it's just gonna heat up a bit. However, as that starts to heat, where's my other thing of hey Lucky. Hey cutie. Come on up here. There it is, my honey. Oh, you and Cupcake kissing? Ew, are people still doing that? Heather birthday? What? It's Heather birthday. Said comment towards you. Oh, you had to hide a person? Oh, I didn't see, sorry. Thank you for taking care of that, Courtney, because I had my back turned. Oh, yeah, I see what happened. I see. Yes, thank you for catching that, Courtney. Ooh. Yeah, that's so weird. Someone made like a fanfic the other week about that, or like something like a fan drawing. But and Butterfly told them to take it down, and I think they did. All right. Yeah, it is like gross. People are doing that, like speculating on people's, or making a mockery or whatever of people's sexualities, or even like speculating on stuff like that. Alright, this is some thick honey. This is like cooking honey anyway, so it's like really thick. But we're gonna do a dribble, take the honey and just kind of, this isn't really dribbly, but you can heat it up a little bit so it's more dribbly. Lucky. Stop standing here watching me. I need something to heat this in. I don't have anything small to heat this in right now. I guess I can just glunk it on again like I usually do, and then, oh, I can put it in this honey bottle. Here, do it out of this. If I heat it, it'll glug a little better. There. Alright, I'm gonna heat this bottle so that I can stir it a little better. Does that person have content? Oh, they removed it? Well, that's good. They removed it at least. Okay. Yeah, so then you just drizzle honey over the top. I just heated it so it would drizzle a little better because the cooking honey is really thick. Drizzle, 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 and drizzle over all the tofu. Still a little thick, but... And then kind of just like put it all over there. I'm just trying to like mix the honey over everything so it's not like glumped in one spot, because it was still glunking up a little bit. So What you want to do is just leave it on the pan as long as you can until it actually crisps up on the bottom, which I might have to dump a little bit of this extra water out of here because now it's starting to get a little watery. But any of the water I take out of it can be added back in when I cook the pasta or whatever. Add the flavored seasoning, or you just add it a little bit more as you go. It's just too much all at once. Too much all at once. I send you a message. Sticky honey off of me. Sticky honey. Let me get a little mold. Strip some of this out. You take that out, and then with this extra seasoned honey and soy sauce water, and you know, you can either add some back in if it gets dried out again, or you can put it over the noodles when I go to cook the noodles. And just integrate that same flavoring into the noodles. Okay. So I probably need to add a little bit more back in. It's just getting rid of some of the water so that it cooks a little faster here. Come on. Too much all at once. There you go. Welcome back, Alex. Hi. How are you? Welcome back. Alright. Here's my noodles. They've been sitting here. They're not really. Oh, they're getting a little bit. Yeah, there we go. They're able to break up now. Just been like getting them broken up here. Just soak them for a little bit so that they'll cook. Now we're going to get a big plate for my vegetables. Do I have the cover to the stone or no? Where's the cover? I don't know. Forget the other one. There's another one in the back somewhere. Use this for my vegetables. It keeps them warm. It's got a cap on it. Make sure this isn't dusty because it's been back there for a while. Good. So I'm going to put my vegetables in here so that I can use my wok to cook my noodles. That way, so that's how the veggies came out. Yeah, this way I don't have to use multiple pans to cook in. Because I know I'm going to have leftovers anyway, so putting the vegetables right into this pan, you know, then I'll, sorry, that was enough. They'll already be, now the vegetables will already be contained. Now the veggies will already be contained when I want to go put them away. Let's try a Brussels sprout. Very good. And we'll cover that so it stays nice and warm. I can hear the birds. Yeah, they're very talkative tonight. someone is talking. Who is it? Let's see. I think it's Twilight. I can't tell though. Did you guys finish your water? Just filled it. No, you still have water. What is it? You knocked your foods over. You knock your food over? I can fill you some food. Let me get you some food. There's your friend Blue. Hi. Hi. There. You guys knocked some of your food over, so we're going to refill it. Beep, beep. Silly birds. Here's our friends. Mr. Halo. Mr. Halo. Those are your treats. Oh, they want more treats. That's why his treat bowl's empty. You have regular food. No more treats right now. No more treats right now. Oh, you know what? I can get you some Brussels sprout pieces. I have Brussels sprout pieces. I think I do. I do. Do you want some? You want some little Brussels sprout stems? Here. I can give most of them to the goats, but you guys can have some. You guys can have some. You want to try some? You want to try some? Go try some. Yum, yum. Go try some. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, go try some. Yep, it's Halo. Go ahead, try them greens. Try them greens. They wanted more treats. They had food, but they wanted treats. Spoiled. Yes, you did. You spelt the name right. Okay, see? This is what you want. Now you look and it starts getting crispy on the bottom. You just let it go until it starts getting crispy, and then you flip it. And I'm not sure if it's completely done, but it's almost done. Oh yeah, there you go. Let me, here, I'm gonna set that down so you can see it and so I can do what I need to do. There. I use like a spork so I can kind of turn them over as much as I can one by one here to see how it gets. Get it nice and crispy on one side. I'm not going to do it one by one, but like I just have the fork to turn it back over if I miss a couple. That one was a little overdone. These ones are perfect over here. See, nice and brown. These are just a little bit of crisp on the outside. And turn it over and let the other side cook. Put a couple down there. Careful, Lefty. Get a little more seasoning in there. Oop, oop. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Hold on. I was trying to get my thing from back there. Listen, yeah. I went to go pick up my bowl of like the honey drizzle here. It's getting a little dried out. I take the water out so it can start cooking faster, but then I have to put it in if it starts cooking too fast. So I just add a little bit back in as it cooks. As it cooks, it gets hotter a little bit as it sits on this burner. The tofu will start kind of shrinking a little bit too as it cooks, so it does get a little smaller, so it makes room for itself in the pan a little better, but right now it's still a little big. Still needs a little bit more room. Make sure my phone's not about to die or anything. Been on it for a while. I'll start losing service. Battery or whatever. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I haven't had my pad thai in a while. Definitely one of my comfort foods. It's good because it's a healthy comfort food, not just like, a lot of my comfort foods are like crap foods, like grilled cheese or macaroni and cheese. Lots of cheesy things, pizza. This is the one comfort food that's like actually good for you. It takes a while, so it's like it kind of takes the comfort out of comfort food when you have to spend this long cooking it. So a lot of my go-to comfort foods are the easy stuff. Alright, so now we're gonna get our, cook the noodles a little bit. See how these come out. They're like a little bit, they're like pie. Let's cook them and see how they come out. Rinse the noodles. I'm gonna get a little water and boil. Some of these types of noodles, you don't really have to like, you can just go straight to like kind of stir frying, just kind of do a warm soak, but these ones don't seem like that kind. These ones seem like the kind that you actually have to like cook first. I mean, you cook all of them, but some of them you can go like kind of almost straight into stir frying them. Okay, so we're just boiling them lightly first. And then you toss them and cook them with the marinade and stuff, or their sauce, pad thai sauce. Oh my god, they stole your profile picture. Oh, again, these people. Ari, you'll have to leave around 9:45. What time is it now? Oh, 9:20. Oh, okay. I think we should be done by then. We're coming into the final countdown as far as dinner. Thank God I still have battery on my phone. Sorry, that went like down the wrong tube when I had an air bubble sitting in my lungs. Yeah, this is almost done. And as soon as I'm done cooking, I'm going to go too because I'm going to be eating. I've been working on my class all day and then I was starving. But I wanted a nice, nutritious meal to keep my brain going. Oh yeah, see, the last bit is we're cooking our tofu. And thank you for saying it looks delicious. Easter's coming up. What birds do you call an Easter egg belly? Oh, Twilight. Twilight's the one with the Easter egg belly. Courtney says this looks delicious. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's the Heather person that said that stole your profile? I didn't see it. Courtney took care of it because I had my head turned. I don't know, I was cooking something or doing something here. Probably when I was chopping. I had the camera kind of like angled downward so I couldn't see the comments. So yeah, we get it so that like all the tofu pieces have like a little kind of crisp on them. And it just makes them like a crispy honey flavor. Honey and soy sauce. And then I put some poppy seeds at the end. Poppy seed or chia seed, whatever I have. That gives it more of like a little crunch on the top. Losing my tofu. Losing my tofu. Try and flip them so I get as much of all the sides as I can. And yeah, this is just boiling. Those are our noodles. They're just rice noodles. I have several different kinds. Those were just some of them I had in the fridge that were already open, so I use those ones first. God, look at this stupid piece of tofu. There you go. Get up there. Get up there, you stupid tofu. But I have lots of different types of rice noodles. There's those ones. I got Cantonese egg noodles. All different types you can use. Got these ones. These are good. I like these ones. The little bean thread noodles. They're like really thin soy noodles. They're like angel hair. I think it's the same as these ones. Very similar. Those ones I like. I'm going to have extra vegetables and stuff, so I'll probably make those ones next. I'll just make a second set of noodles for like tomorrow night. And you got Cantonese egg noodles. That's what I used in the ramen. There's a few different types in there. A few different types. Alright, I'm going to take this side out because those ones are done basically. Hair or something on there. There we go. Let's get the ones that are done out. Make more room for the ones that aren't. I'm sorry if I'm not focusing right. You're gonna turn off your tagging. Yeah, I don't know why these people are obsessed with you. It's like they got obsessed with Christine and they got obsessed with you. It's very weird. You're like, girl, I only been on YouTube for 6 or 7 months. Sure, you had like a little bit of interpersonal drama, but like you couldn't have pissed off anyone that bad. The people that you had drama with were like mostly your friends. And we've all like, for the most part, like gotten over our shit and forgiven each other, so. Having like, you know, working through stuff with your friends isn't something anyone else should get their nuts in a twist over, you know? Alright, those are done. Those cook really fast, those noodles. Hold on. Need my hands so I don't burn myself. Alright. So now let's turn this down a little bit. Oh, trying to let you guys actually see the cooking. Don't want to overcook some sides. Sometimes you like accidentally put it back on the same side it was already on, and then it gets overcooked. It's not going to be perfect on every side, but the idea is to get as much of a crunch on there as you can on the outside. Without it being burnt. As much of a crunch without burning. So that nice golden brown on there. Is this tofu? Yes, this is tofu. I know you were interested in trying tofu too. And now we have our poppy seed. You just toss a little bit of that on there. Forgot to put them on these ones that I already pulled out, so just a little bit. Gives a little crunchies. Little crunchies. Crunchy crunch. There we go. Just add some little crunchies in there. Alright, now for the noodles. Get some more sesame oil. A lot of oil. It's definitely an oily meal, but there wasn't that much oil in here. It was only like to here when I started, but I definitely used the rest of it. So, alright. And then our noodles go in there. Those are rice noodles. These are about done, I think. Yes, that's tofu. Tofu. Very good. Yeah, MJ was having not a good day today. I was chatting with her earlier. Okay. Alright, I'm going to switch sides here. This can go on low now, or lower front. Just let that finish cooking on low. Move this one to the side that I am left-handed, so I need to work from this way. Plus there's not a lot of room on that side of the counter. Alright, so we're tossing our noodles in the oil. And then, just get the rest of that in there. There's not a lot. Just use up what's left. So I can throw it away. And throw in the rest of my seasoning from the tofu. It was like that was the rest of that. It was like sesame oil, honey, and soy sauce. All right, so now we got Bangkok peanut sauce. With ginger and lemongrass. Turn that down if I can. I'm going to try to get this open. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Augustus gloop. So that's peanut sauce, and sometimes I add a little extra for flavor. We get some literal extra peanut butter. I'm going to throw a little bit of water in there too. Hold on. So a dash of soy sauce, like a couple tablespoons, and then some water because it's cooking a little too fast. I need water for the peanut butter anyway. That's why I did it, to protect Christine. Probably good though. Christine, safety is Leia. Yeah. Yeah. Just let Leia do stuff and I ignore it. Yeah, so do I. I mean, we remove her when she comes in, but we just ignore and remove and ignore. We don't make a big deal out of it. We just remove her and keep going about our day. And Larissa says, yes, people are so very crazy. Right? People get nutty. Thank you, MJ. MJ say the food looks good. Tofu is just soy. Yes, it's soybean. So now we got more peanut butter. I'm going to mix this with water just to make it stretch a little more. Actually, here, let me take some of the water I put in there because I don't want to make it too watery. I don't want to overcook my noodles. Here, I just want to read. The hot water will help that. There. Just get that hot water to help smush up my peanut butter. I like a strong peanut flavor. And my tofu's done all the way. Oh, sorry, this way. That's done. The tofu that really, I think, takes kind of the longest to cook. You're not really doing much, just making sure it doesn't burn, but it's trying to wait till it all crisps up and gets nice and crispy. I mean, you could have it uncrispy, but I think it tastes better when it's nice and crispy. If you want it to taste nice, then you wait. It's a game of patience. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it's a game of patience, waiting for it to all get nice and crispy and taste good. No room to put my stuff down over here. take the other stuff, the noodles off the burner for a sec so I don't burn them while I'm getting the tofu. Alright. Tofu! We've got noodles. Move. Get in the way. Noodles. That's part 1. Part 2. And then noodles are coming. Another. Yum. Okay. And get our peanut butter. Peanut butter fluffernutter. And turn that off. I can actually maybe cook my egg on that. I'm just trying to mash that up so it spreads into the noodles a little better. Okay, there we go. Kitty, it's okay. Here's my little thingy. Here it is. This is like, this is what I want. Alright, now that's gonna... Yeah, I like it very peanut buttery. I did put a little too much of the peanut sauce, so I think I might make some more noodles to kind of go with it. Because it's definitely got like a little too peanut buttery. Okay. Oh, but it tastes good. I'm totally not unhappy with that. I do like it very peanut buttery. But once you start putting the vegetables and the tofu and stuff on it and mix it all up, you know, it doesn't taste like just peanut butter because you get all the vegetables. I eat it all with each other. Alright, so now we're going to drop our egg. And to do that, sometimes I just move it off to the side. Just move the noodles off to the side and drop my egg right in there. Throw a little bit of oil down the bottom for the egg. No, oil, stay on this side. The oil's going to the wrong side. Hold on, guys. I'm doing everything with one hand. There we go. All that goop out of there. And then, noodles, you're supposed to stay over here. Hi, Stratty. Ari's gonna be eating good tonight. Ari's gonna be eating good tonight. This upsets you about all the crazy people? Yeah, they're a little crazy. You gotta just do what we do. Just ignore it and move on, hun. I know they're annoying, but we try not to let them bother us. That's what they want. They want it to bother us, so you gotta just make it boring for them. Hope that one day they'll get bored of bothering people when nobody cares that you're bothering us. Nobody cares. You don't have to bother us because nobody cares what you're doing. It's not a bother. You're just being annoying and wasting your own time to mislay a person. Yes, I do really like peanut sauce. I mean, with all the, yeah, exactly, with all the other toppings, it blends. I put a lot of vegetables and a lot of tofu. So you get the mushroom, the Stratus is over here licking the rest of the peanut butter. Yeah, you can have the rest. It's pretty much empty. Here you go. I know you like your peanut butter. Crazy boy. You over here stealing peanut butter? Silly boy. Yum. Alright, this peanut butter has now been relegated to the animals. You can have the rest later. Oh, that's an animal jar now. When it gets to the end, the animals get to lick it. But yeah, this is my food. I think we're about done. Why not mix the eggs in the noodles? Because I like to put them on top. And it doesn't cook very well. You can mix them in like on top or in them afterwards, but they don't cook well when they're all mixed in, and it'll make the noodles all stick together. Like the whites will just kind of make the noodles all stick into a ball. So I like it to be separate. Then you can put the eggs like as a topping on the noodles, but not having it become one with the noodles. So it doesn't become one with the noodles. I want it separate from the noodles. It's probably a very autistic thing to say. Everything has to be separate. It cannot be touching. You should know better than to ask an autistic person why why they want their food separate. Hi, Lucky. I'm back. Bye, shithead. That's what you have, your poops. Poops. You're gone. I'm back. Goodbye. Hope you had fun making a new account. I would like to be one with the noodles. I'm about to become one with the noodles. Me too. Noodles are gonna get in my belly. Get in my belly. I found some extra noodles kind of stuck to the thing, so I'm just throwing them in there. They'll mix in with all the rest of it. They were just kind of stuck to the thing here. Alright, so this is what we do now. Is we make a nice, big plate. I'm gonna get a nice big bowl for myself. Let's put this stuff away so I don't have to clean up too much after. I'll make my bowl and then I'm gonna go So did I make it by 5:40, by 9:45 or no? I know Jamie had to leave. Oh, 9:55 or Courtney had to leave. I was so close. I was so close, Courtney. You're lucky. You can go like that. All right. So this is how we make our plate. You want to see that first bite. Lucky, get out of here. Hold on, I'm also going to get my thing to put my noodles and stuff away in after. That way I have it. That's for my noodles and my tofu. Alright, we get some noodly noodles. Get that in there. I haven't eaten anything all day, so don't make fun of my portions, because I'm going to eat a lot. Don't diss my portion size here. I have not eaten yet. Alright, we got our egg. Actually, no, I put that on last. Hold on. The first bite is coming. It's coming. Where's my thing? Lucky, did you knock my stuff over? Or, oh no, here it is, my spatula. I just want to make sure my stuff's put away so that I can go sit and not worry about the animals coming to steal my food when I'm, mostly the cats. When I go to sit down, I just want to get this food and then go sit. I don't want the animals stealing it. So we're going to get my noodles, extra noodles into the pan with the cover and the eggs. They will steal the eggs, especially. Leaving eggs out next to my cat? No siree. Here, I'll just put the eggs on the side. Oh, that one's hard. That was an uncooked one. There's the noodles. So we have noodles with a little egg on top. Oh, there's my scrub brush. I was looking for that. Then we have noodles. Noodles. Mix them in a little bit. And tofu. Try to make like a. Try to get the toppings kind of into the middle so that I can eat off of it. And tofu. I might need a bigger plate. Dum dum. Okay. So there we go. We've got. Oh, sorry, trying to tap. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. I think I am gonna switch it to a bigger bowl just so it's easier to eat. filling. I don't have any like bowls that are bigger. This is my biggest, well, the only other bowl that's bigger is the one that tofu's in. Oh, you know what I can do? There you go. That's what we'll do. Haha. I need to seal that up anyway after. I don't have to dirty a plate. I like bowls, not plates. There we go. Haha. This bowl is already dirty to begin with. So we got noodles. We got tofu, egg, vegetable. Fix that so that it's kind of all mixed through itself again. So we're gonna get like a thing with, we're gonna get some Brussels sprout, get a piece of tofu, maybe a carrot on there. We have everything in our first little bite. And here's our first bite. And then I'm gonna go eat the rest of it by myself. But that's how it looks. Oh, I love it. Put a couple more pieces of Brussels sprout in there. Now that the bowl's bigger. And mushroom. I fit more mushroom in there too. I don't think I got a lot of mushroom. Yum. Feed me. So yeah, that's how it comes out. A very delicious, nutritious meal. Lots of tofu. The tofu's perfect. It's got that crunch. It's got a little bit of the poppy seed on there. For that little sweetness. It just has like a light sweetness, crunchy, and then just getting the rest of these noodles and stuff off of there. My food, so I don't mind doing stuff with my hands. Clean it a little bit. But yeah, so then I have leftovers for the next few days of my favorite meal. What I like about this meal too, it kind of makes a lot. Usually the first thing you run out of is the noodles. But then I just make more noodles. The noodles are like the least amount of things, takes the least amount of time to cook, so. Put these over by the fridge. Yeah, the noodles take the least to cook, so. I usually will have like a bunch of leftover veggies and then I just throw some extra noodles on if I need to. We'll have to clean. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm gonna end the live there so I can go eat because I don't like. All right, there we go. I was trying to say goodbye, but it accidentally All right, there we go. I was trying to say goodbye, but it accidentally tried to kick me off before I said goodbye. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm not a mukbang channel, so I don't usually eat on stream. But I do try to let you guys see how it came out and stuff. So I usually do the first bite. That's why I think MJ was saying I want to see that first bite. That's about as long as I stay. I like to go have peace while I eat and not have to not be performing while gobbling. I don't know how people are able to do that. Oh, there's also extra peanuts they gave me in that little pad thai packet. The only thing I used from the pad thai pack that they gave me was the noodles. And I guess these, because I forgot they sent me actual peanuts. Like I said, I like things real peanutty. But they had their own sauce that came with it, but it looks kind of meh. So I didn't use the sauce this evening, but I will use the, I bought my own sauce. I will use these nuts. These nuts. Here, let me, I'll pour the rest of these with the noodles and toast over there. There we go. There, I just put some, they had little, like, crushed peanut to add to it. I give a little extra crunch there. I don't know, Christina, I'm just going to relax while I eat, so I probably won't be chatting much, and maybe chat like a little bit back and forth, but it's 10 o'clock and I've been up studying and doing stuff all day. I just want to go relax by myself and maybe put some TV on. So probably won't be doing much chatting tonight, but thank you for asking. You know I'm usually happy to chat with you. I'm just going to take the night to myself though. Oh, alright, not bad. Oh, but yeah, everybody have a great night. It was good to see everybody. And thank everyone for coming. I'm really happy that everyone's, trying to get along, and Butterfly's back to herself. And MJ, I hope you have a better day tomorrow. I know you had kind of a rough day today, so shout out to everybody, and I hope everybody has a better tomorrow. Even if today was good, I hope tomorrow's better. For MJ, I just hope tomorrow's better. So yeah, bye everybody. Take care.